You know what I loved about your sharing your story, especially when you talk about the infinite love? Some people, when they share their stuff, you can tell that they're sharing it from a conceptual, theoretical standpoint, but you can feel it that you're sharing it from your heart and it's become who you are, at least a part of who you are, a significant part of who you are. So there wasn't any part of you trying to overplay it or downplay it. The love that you
Yeah.
felt, it is what it is.
Yes. I can say the same about you. I can just feel your openness and your lightness, and you can't fake that. That's obviously all the amazing work you've done in your own spiritual journey. And it's a contagious energy because I think we all deep down, I mean, not in any arrogant sense, but I think all of us kind of feel that pull towards love, whether that's the love in a soulmate, in a meaningful career and purpose or anything. And there's no judgment against anything. All of it's a unique journey, but there's some kind of love and happiness that we're being pulled to. And it's the pull towards our recognition of our own nature, ultimately, in every form, in every beautiful soul's journey. We ultimately find that we come back to this place. And I think that's an idea I read once in A Course of Miracles, is that no matter how despairing we can look at the world and see the situation, go, this is a big mess, this doesn't look like, what's he talking about love? This is new age nonsense, right? It seems like when you haven't felt it, it seems this is absurd. It sounds absurd to some people, and it certainly did to me many years ago. It sounds fluffy, like nonsense, especially when you look at the world. But there's this idea that I found that really resonated with me too, that every soul eventually, no matter how far they deviate, comes back to this point, to this unity, to this recognition and awakening, because there's a magnet within the core of every soul's journey pulling you towards the creator that you are one with, or the source that you are one with. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, in some sense that one may see that the people that's not awakened, like how could you still be asleep? But the way that you put it, like it kind of triggered a thought that it's almost like we go through those really tough, like obstacle, challenging course and or boot camp, and wow, like hey, we starting to come out and starting to sit down on a chair and have a water break. The people that's unawakened, they still going through the obstacle course. So like all respect to them, like the obstacle course
Yeah.
is not easy. And they're still like
Yes.
crawling through the mud and jumping, climbing walls and stuff. Like so much respect. Um,
Yes. By the way, I still am as well. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm constantly crawling through the obstacle course. It's just within a different context. And that's why I say I completely believe that, I'm imperfectly perfect. There's no pretense of like I'm awakened at a state or anything like that. It's within a different context, the challenges you go through. It feels within more of a spiritual context or a divine context, these
yeah.
challenges, but I'm still challenged, but I know exactly what you mean. And yeah, it's like you can kind of witness the world from like a bigger picture level and kind of saying, oh, this is just the collective evolution into a higher truth. And it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense when you see all the struggles and everything going on, and you have a deep compassion for everyone. And when you didn't know about these ideas, you had no, like, not you personally, like you as in me, anyone, before you come across these experiences or ideas, how can you know that which you don't know? I didn't know. I was going through all my life and just, I didn't know. Then you come into this deeper kind of space of knowing this spiritual dimension, and then you're acquainted with that, and then it makes sense. But then once you weren't in that state, which a lot of people still aren't, or weren't aware of these ideas, it makes sense, and you kind of have compassion for that. So there's no judgment.